principal man, and all my loving beloved children. To everything, there is a season. There is a time for every purpose. A time to be born, a time to die. A time to plant a thing, a time to pluck out what is planted. A time to build, a time to break it down. A time to love, a time to hate. A time to give, a time to heal. For everything, there is a time and there is a season. A time to cry, a time to weep, a time to mourn, a time to dance. We are here to celebrate, rather, a bidding favor of our 10th standard students. Children, I have so much interaction with the students. There have been many incidents that happened to me. I can list, but few I would like to share. Whenever it comes to children, I always take the lead to speak something to them. Here, we are bidding you favor, but thing is that some important things I need to tell about your exam, about your future, which I cannot tell other time. Children, they have given me so importance, so much love, we cannot stop speaking about them. When I was in HSR, a student called Vishnu, when he saw me, he said, for the first time I saw you, I felt you were a scientist. When I was in Martali, a student called Likit from Sivan, he said, sir, are you an IIT? I said, no. So why do you, he asked me 2-3 times. I said, no. Then he said, why do you think so? He said, the style of your teaching. I don't think that any student will say what he has said. Will you teach the next time? I would repeat the 10. It is out of love, out of affection they are saying. But thing is that the love which they have for every teacher has a different story to tell. Now here, I'm standing in front of you to tell a few things. I start with a story. A village boy who was the first time for he was going to college. He never traveled to city, he never knew the atmosphere of the city. When he went to college, he fell in love with a girl. It happens. But thing is that girl is very rich. She was not caring him. He loved his mother so much because he didn't have a father when he was small. She reared him up and brought him to that stage. With much hard work, she could afford to send him to the college. Now he cannot keep him. He could not keep him up. He went and spoke to the girl. Said, I love you. But she said, how can you prove? Whom do you love most? He said, I love my mother. Then she said, how can I believe that you love me more than her? He said, I can do anything for you. Then she said, can you bring the heart of your mother such that I can believe that you love me more than anyone? This boy whole night he was struggling. One side a love, other side his mother. He can't, since he was remembering everything. But for the sake of love, he took a knife when mother was yet sleeping. He stabbed, took out of the heart and was running to show that her girlfriend or the girl whom he loved with the heart of his mom, running to show that he loved her more than his mother. And while he was carrying the bleeding heart, he stumbled at a stone and fell down. Then out of that bleeding heart a voice came, "My loving son, did it not hurt you?" That is the love of your mother. That is the love of your parents. That is the love of teachers. You see someone in the college, you see someone and fall in and forget. You keep your parents, your beloveds beside when you're taking the decision. This time I'm telling you, children, when it comes to take decision, never let them behind. Always make them proud. One child came here. My mom waked at 4:30 a.m. to prepare everything for me. Let me tell you, in regard of studies, teachers are greater than your mother or your parents. Let me tell you the example. When you write the exam, your parents just think, how you write, what percent you get. But here, every teacher knows your standard. A physics teacher will think, for myopia, will he not write hypermetropia? A chemistry teacher will think, will he not confuse with the formulas of detergent or soap? A math teacher will think, for cos theta instead of base of pi happen, he will write perpendicular. See, for everything, they will think, my child, how will he do? Because he has little confusion here. He has little confusion in his former. I pray that he does it well. That is what the teacher. That is what teachers are struggling. I give one more example. When I came into Bangalore, first I was given good look. My year first 2014 and 15 first 10th I was taken. That was the second year of the board. I took for that I was the HOD. I gave one simple example. Children, don't waste time. I gave my example and I given my final example. When I entered the hall, just 5 minutes was left. And the examiner said those who are revising, get out of the class, when you finish and come inside. I was left with 5 minutes only. I said, why to waste time? I took the book, just turned the pages. Why to? I returned back and sat. You believe it not, what exactly I was reading came. This example I gave for the 10th standard student as a motivation. Children, don't waste your time. You believe it? We used to go in the bus and collect the students. There were 2 students, Prem and Bharadwaj. They came rushing, running. Said, sir, what you said, we read in the last moment, exactly the same question came. Children, it's not about what we are telling you or believing. Thing is that, 2 things I say from this incident. One thing is that, don't waste time. Second, obey your teachers. Blessings come in that form. They obey. They fully trusted. Here also, they say teachers that read priority 1, read priority 2. This is the percentage. This is the where you have to concentrate. Just listen, children. While listening to them, you will get the blessings in some way or the other.
Ajay sir, please come onto the dais.
Yes. Yeah, children. The last thing which I want to tell is that finally, I want to sing this song and conclude because already so much time is spent. This life is a journey. If success, if it then past 10 standard, it is not final. And one more thing, the last thing I want to tell is that about the footprints. There are thing we need to mind on the earth. We need to respect and love our parents. A person had a dream. In the dream, he saw on the sand there were two pair of footprints. And at certain stage, he saw only one pair of footprints. He didn't call upon the God. He said to God, Lord, you have been accompanying me all this time, and this was the most difficult time I ever faced, and you left me alone. I needed your help so much, and you left me alone. Then the God replied to him, my loving son, the single pair of footprints which you are seeing is not yours. It is mine. I was carrying you all your difficulties when you're not able to walk, when you're not handle the situation. It was I was taking you on my shoulders and leading you. There will be some stage in your life. Maybe you have to read so much and you are not done. Just kneel down. Ask your God. There are some situation you only put yourself. It can be anything. You cannot tell your parents. You cannot tell your teachers. Then just pray. There is a God to help you, to make you come out of a situation. Let me sing the song. राही तू चलता चला जाना दूर तेरी मंजिल राही तू चलता चला जाना दूर है तेरी मंजिल तू अकेला नहीं है तेरा है एक सहारा राही तू चलता चला जाना दूर है तेरी मंजिल. All the best children, love you, God bless you.